in the build-up to this week's Acropolis Rally. DirtFish were granted an audience with the FI President Mohammed bin Sulayem, and during that audience, David, President bin Sulayem revealed some really exciting news.
He absolutely did, Colin. He talked about the potential for a Subaru Return. Now, is that going to happen next year? Not at all, not a bit of it. The earliest I would say it could happen is 2027. Is it likely? I think, who am I to say? Is it 50-50? Is it 80-20? The very fact that it's being talked about at such a high level between the most important man in Toyota, Akio Toyoda, the chairman of Toyota Gazoo Racing, Akio Toyoda is talking to senior management at Subaru. The very fact those conversations are having gives this story credibility.
You know, there's a link between Toyota and Subaru, isn't there, that again gives credibility to the story?
Yes, of course. Subaru is partly owned by Toyota, so one of the issues that Subaru's had looking at a potential return to the World Rally Championship is the engine, the power unit. It doesn't have in its current lineup a suitable engine. What can you do about that? You can share the technology with Toyota, and that's what these negotiations, these discussions have centered around. I think Subaru people have said to Toyota, look, we'd love to, but we can't do it. Akio Toyoda, we're told, has said to Subaru, don't worry, we will share our engine tech with you. It's not unheard of course it's not, you know, in the World Rally Championship, in motorsport. Manufacturers do sell engines. It happens all the time in Formula One with Mercedes and Renault and what have you. Less so really in the WRC, but it's not unheard of. So that is the kind of the foundation to this deal, if you like. In terms of the chassis, it's not a problem. You can look at the current Subaru range and say there's not really a car that fits. It doesn't matter. They can make with scalable chassis that we have in Rally 1 now. You can make anything fit. You have a space frame, a tubular chassis that you bolt essentially panels onto. So the car can be whatever you want it to be.
And David, we're not just talking about a new manufacturer back in the World Rally Championship. We're talking about one of the most iconic, most successful manufacturers in the history of the championship.
Not just the name itself, the Subaru Impreza, the Subaru Legacy, these are absolute legends. You know, they're titans of the sport, aren't they? They won 6 championships in 8 years. They created the legends of Colin McRae, of Richard Burns, of Petter Solberg, of countless drivers around the world. And to have Subaru back is massive. You know, there's still a vast following right around the world. And of course, Colin, right where we're based, right at home in America, Subaru has dominated American rallying for more than a decade now. America is where the thrust of Subaru's motorsport activities have taken place. And I'm sure there are just legions of fans all around the world that would literally give their right arm to see that manufacturer back in the World Rally Championship.
Well, this is very much a breaking and evolving story. DirtFish.com will bring you all the news as we find out more. Let us know what you think about Subaru's return to the championship in the comments box below.